Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. Leading them out, the reigning MVP of the National Football League in his third season now from Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson.
Allow me a second here to gush because in his college career, the only player in NCAA history to rush for over 1,500 yards and pass for over 3,500 yards in a season, and he did it twice.
That's pretty good.
That's really good. Yet he only won the Heisman Trophy once.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 44, Jackson. His throw incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
And 8 yards to go.
And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll find his tight end, Seals-Jones. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. For the catch made, this is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
And a Packer 1st down.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Ben Gideon on the tackle.
Ben Gideon in on the stop.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16. 11 yards there, 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Seals-Jones. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Seals-Jones.
We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with no score.
1st and goal at the 1. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up. Incomplete.
Adams.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Green Bay.
Taking it in from a yard out. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless 1st quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the 2nd quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the 1st quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota Vikings coming back out here getting ready for their next drive. Week 1 for them, the loss to Green Bay, 43-34. Now, before the game, they got good news. The Dalvin Cook news, signing to a 5-year extension, didn't translate onto the field collectively as a team, especially really, Charles, on the defensive side. Aaron Rodgers carved him up with those 43 points.
And that's where the surprise is. Not that Aaron Rodgers can carve someone, we know he's capable. Minnesota's defense, so proud, so good for so many years, still possesses tremendous players at every level, and picked up Yannick Ngakoue in the preseason. Remember, Daniil Hunter, their best pass rushing defensive end, did not play in this game. That hurts when you're trying to keep Aaron Rodgers corralled.
And now, coming up, it's interesting. They're going to kind of take a tour of the AFC South. They're at Indy, home for Tennessee, and then they'll visit Houston before getting out of the AFC South and traveling to Seattle for their first primetime game of the season. A first down throw for Cousins. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They go play action. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 40 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Jackson now off the bootleg. And that is incomplete.
Intended for.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
1st down.
As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the... This is caught inside the 15. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson flushed, and it's a touchdown for the Packers.
The keeper. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Now Abdullah will return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Abdullah on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
All right, CD, I want to fit in your preseason predictions here. This is now our 5th year together in the booth. Hard to believe time flies, but it's an annual tradition that you tell us how you think things are going to shape up in each conference. Let's start with your thoughts on the AFC.
All right, let's start in the East. I like the Bills. In the South, I like Indianapolis, despite their loss on opening day. In the North, I like Baltimore. And out West, of course, I like Kansas City. The wild cards, I like the Chargers coming out of the West. I think that in the East, New England is going to get the nod. And then out of the North, I'm taking Pittsburgh. Remember, we got that extra team in the playoffs this year. And then when the playoffs break down, I do think it's going to come back to Baltimore, Kansas City in the AFC. And Baltimore, by a nose, goes to the Super Bowl.
And just to be different from you, I like your conference championship matchup. I'll take Mahomes and the Chiefs heading back to the Super Bowl yet again.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 9. First down, Minnesota. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
At the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Kyle Rudolph.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read and it's picked off.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Throw right side taken in here to start this drive. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
A gain of 20.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson looking deep for Adams. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 59 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be...
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's complete. Abdullah. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up the first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver.
And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Pressure, and down he goes. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. 3rd and long for Cousins.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This is going to be intercepted. That's the turnover by Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. Looking deep for Adams. He's got him in. Complete. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down. Jackson going to throw it quickly here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
Green Bay.
They go play action with Jackson. Looking deep for Adams. And this is caught. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.